before. Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? You've reached Workouts with Kush. I'm your host, as always, Raider Kush. Get some music going today, huh? Get a little music going. Y'all hear that? Yeah, let's get a little music. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's having a good morning so far. Today is, what is this, the 12th? Yeah, today is Wednesday, hump day, April 12th, 2023. Here's the lovely view of the Columbia River today. It's looking nice and pretty. Good morning, Holly. How you doing? Yeah, Lake Show won last night. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Um, it was another episode of the Earn and Kush Show, E&K. If you guys missed it, make sure you go down on my live feeds and my videos. We did one last night. Shout out to all of the panelists that was on, from Holly to Afakasi to Critique. Of course, OG Dirty. We call him OG Dirty now. He old. So we're gonna call him OG Dirty. My co-host, Earn. And then we brought on a new brother. His name is the Sportsman. He's from Inland Empire. Shout out to him for coming on and giving his views. You know, they may not have been the most common views about the Raiders. And you know, I don't know about you guys, but I've heard something along the way in my travels that if you work with a bunch of people that just kiss your ass and agree with everything you say, you'll be friends with those people. You'll get along with them. You know, you'll have a lot of interesting, commonalities and stuff. But it's always good to also have some people that may not always see things the same way that you see it, or may have a different view. So I wanted to be able to put that on for Raider Nation and show how I react to things when, hey, we have conversations and we talk like men or women. And it doesn't mean that we always have to be implosive. And implosive, I mean, or even explosive. You have to go out and start, ruining somebody else's day because you don't agree with their opinion. We let everyone talk. It was a beautiful showing, in my opinion. It was exactly what I wanted, to have everyone talking, getting their time without being interrupted, and still we got to start talking about music because we had some we had some interesting discussions about music too. So it was all good though. But again, I go back to, I think it was recently, Deion Cole. I heard him talk about it. He talked about, this is a guy that's a comedian. If you haven't seen him, Deion Cole, he's one of the funniest comedians in the world right now. He's also a writer for TV shows, comedy shows, things like that. He's on Blackish, or he was on Blackish. I think their season, their deal is done. But so he has been on a writing team with a lot of different people, a lot of different backgrounds and mentalities. And what he said was that, when he would hire people, he's looking for people to work with to be able to make really, really good comedy. They try to hire people that they would agree with all the time and just be homies. And he said all they found out what they would do is just smoke weed and go eat. And they would find out all the good places to eat. They was eating good, but they weren't accomplishing anything. They weren't getting the job done and figuring out what the root of the joke was, the comedy that they had to get to. So once they hired people that had a real difference in opinion, he said he had to humble himself, right? He had to sit down and actually listen to that person and see where they were coming from. So, some of his comedy, not associating anything with what happened last night, but for just this comedian, some of his comedy was, about Black people, right? It was about race and race relations in America. And so he would say different type of people that would have different views about it, and where they were coming from. And he would sit there and write down why he would be upset about that and try to come up with the comedy behind that. And it makes comedic genius. It makes good business sense too. And it's something I recommend you do. Don't just always hang around people that's going to be agreeing with you and saying, yeah, I think this, I think that, and I love what you're saying. Sometimes it's always good to hear the other side and not be upset about it, because they have a view, they have a point of aspect where they're coming from too. And if you take the time to listen and see where they're coming from without being sarcastic or trying to, bring up a compelling argument to or rebuttal to their debate, just try and understand. That's why you got 2 years.
Fucking Raiders, brother.
Hey, right on, man. Raiders. We got Raiders out here, man. That's what's up. But yeah, you got 2 eyes, you got 2 ears, you got 1 mouth, but you do have 2 thumbs, so you can be able to type and write a lot more too. But I'm telling you, from my perspective, I think it was a good showing. I appreciate everybody that showed up. It was fun. It went during the Laker game too, so we were watching everybody, the reaction to that. And the Lakers was getting their ass whooped, man, the whole way through. That was the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? They was getting whooped on. So it was fun. I had a great time. But yeah, let me get to the chat here. Yeah, good morning, Holly. How you doing? Good morning, MG. That's he said, "In Josh I trust." I know where that's coming from. Yeah, man. We had some interesting conversations about that last night. But yeah, good show with the Lakers too. Your Lakers won, bro. They came back. They was down by like, I think 12-13 by the time I ended the show. And then they did a comeback. I think the last thing I said on the live was that LeBron is pissed off and he's about to make a comeback. So tune in. And that's exactly what he did. That pass that he did to Schroeder, man, that was cold-blooded, bro. That was cold-blooded. Man, salute, Ray. How you doing, bro? Ray Love, good morning. Yeah, that was too cold. Good morning, D Menace. How you doing, bro? My double dog battle buddy. JB, what's good, bro? What's up, Ozzy? How you doing, brother? But yeah, Schroeder balled out. But then, man, what was up with AD, bro? I got a love-hate relationship with AD right now, man. He be fucking up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And that foul, he didn't even need to touch Conley. But AD being AD, got to be all dramatic and shit. Bring him to overtime, an extra 5 minutes. But you know what? AD, he redeemed himself. You know what I'm saying? But those three pull-up free throws that Conley had was clutch, bro. That was clutch, man. That first one, I thought he didn't sink it. But that was a good game. That was a damn good game. Hey, what's up, Turkey? How you doing, bro? You say you're gonna do 3 miles today? Yeah, got 2 down, man. That's what's up, bro. This is actually my my second workout of the morning. I got my son back on track. He goes to the gym in the mornings before school. So I train my kids. And my youngest son, actually, he's the one that likes to work out. So I get him up about 5:36, go work him out, take him to the gym. We did arms today, shoulders. So he got his own group of people, friends and everything, man, that be in the gym. Be talking to him. It's really cool to see. But yep. Salute everybody. Salute. But yeah, man, that was a great game. That was a dramatic Laker game that I love to see. So a little about my favorite teams. I know most people probably hear me just be quiet when I talk about most teams. I just listen. I'm not a fanatic when it comes to many basketball teams. Like I said, I grew up in the Bay. I loved the Warriors growing up as a kid. I knew nothing but Jordan and Golden State because they were right down the road. Um, when I got a little bit older, I started seeing the change in after about the Baron Davis era, the change in the Silicon Valley folks coming into the stadium, and it just wasn't the same Warriors that I was used to. You know, it really wasn't. It wasn't the same Warriors. So they always have a place in my heart. I love the Warriors. I root for them. I have their hats when they're not playing one of my other teams that I don't like over the Warriors. I'll rock their shit too. Living out here in Pacific Northwest, I also go to a lot of Blazer games, and I just had to give a team for my kids to root for that we could drive to, have that experience, you know, and have that commonality. They're both Raider fans though, but basketball, they'll go to Blazer games. We'll check out the Blazers. Unless they're playing the Warriors, then we in Warrior gear. But yeah, we root for the Blazers too. But the Lakers have a special place in my heart for lifelong Laker fan. I think that we're at a half mile point. I think that they have probably the greatest franchise in the history of sports. Kobe and Shaq did it for me though. You know, that era. But before that, I was a huge fan of Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, all of those guys, man. And of course, going back to even earlier dates before that. But yeah, it was a good showing though last night. It was good. Hey Ray, appreciate you, bro. I know you was active in the chat, man. I appreciate your comments, man. It was very great. Appreciate your input that you put in last night to the show, bro. It was great, man. And we got it out peacefully. Nobody getting upset, too crazy about it, you know. So that was just a good display of how Raider Nation works, man. You know, it's easier that way. What's up, Rafa? How you doing, bro? Good morning. Yeah, man, hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'm actually not doing too bad. You guys have really been coming in here pretty active, man. So I appreciate you guys, man. Hey, appreciate you, Worm. Appreciate you, Worm. Appreciate your input as well, man. Last night you did great, bro. You had some great input, good comments, and that was awesome. I loved it, bro. I loved it. Yep, they go Earn for the Earn and Kush show. Make sure you guys go and support my brother Earn. He's out here as well. He has his shows. He has a good comedy deal that he puts out too. It's funny, man. It's it's actually really damn good. Some of the shorts that he does. What's up, we the people? How you doing, man? Good to see you. We'll get you guys a good view of this river out here. Yep, Rafa the fighter. Yeah, people don't be knowing. We know about Rafa. You know what I'm saying, Ollie? Yeah, let's go Warriors. Okay. We got some Warrior fans. Yep, man, it's Warriors and Lakers for and you know a little bit of Clippers for everybody, but for the most part, man, y'all be in there deep with the Laker Nation too, bro. I like that, man. I like running into Raider fans like that, Kush. Yeah, bro, for real, man. I mean, it's it's always good to see different parts of the nation, and when you talk to people, man, like we really got a perspective. You know what I'm saying? We could say, nah, there's fans, there's Raider people that's like this or like that, you know, and there's nothing bad to anything I think that anybody said. Everybody has a perspective. It's just how we react to it and respond. And you know, I'm just trying my best to show how I react and respond to everybody's opinion. I think that, you know, a little bit of what everybody say, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way. I think everybody else does too. It's just, do we want to voice that anxiety? Because, you know, like I said, for me, I'm superstitious as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to talk bad about the team, talk bad about anybody that's wearing silver and black. I'm going to support them because I'm worried that if I say something bad, then the team's going to flop. And that's just me being superstitious as a motherfucker, though. Yep. I'm in traffic like Raiders. I see another Raider fan. Yeah. We just had one that was down the road over there, man. You saw it, man. He was like, "What's up, Raiders? Love the Raiders." Yeah. Ray, real shit though. I be yelling Raiders sometimes until you get it back. Sometimes you don't. Yep, exactly. Deep. Okay, Holly. All right. What's up, Ben? How you doing, bro? Yeah, Ben said he got a big time rant later on. That's good, Ben. Get it out, bro. Get it out. Like I said, that's what we're here for, man. You know what I'm saying? I talked to Ben a little bit earlier when in the comments and stuff about it, and it definitely affects certain people certain ways. And I think that if anybody don't respect that, I do. You know what I mean? And I think that's why we brought brothers like that on, and we'll continue to do and have these type of conversations. Um, if you guys didn't know, I'm gonna have an honest moment with you guys. If you guys didn't understand where my stance is and where I come from with all this, so we're at the half mile point. We're gonna knock out these push-ups while I talk about why Kush is Kush. So I was pissed off with the team, right? I was pissed off with Docs. I got tired of hearing all the bullshit about us tanking. I got irritated with Derek Carr crying. You know what I'm saying? And on the news, I got tired with trying to understand why he was crying, because I never seen a grown man break down like that after a game and after his teammate is in fucking jail. All right. Also, I wanted Rich Bisaccia as my motherfucking head coach, right? I thought that the energy that he brought, especially with having a dude that's locked up in jail and the coach just got fired and he's your starting quarterback's motherfucking neighbor, I think that we should have kept that motherfucker, because yeah, he didn't know the X's and O's, but guess what? He was able to keep the Joes and the Johns together, right? He could keep those guys in the locker room to be playing with one another and to be able to play harmoniously without having any issues, no drop off from Gruden. If somebody's gonna come in and coach, that's the motherfucker that I want. Okay, so we talking about rants and raving. That's how I feel about that situation. Now, I got on this platform because I was on Twitter banging against Derek Carr, right, and his supporters, because it was obvious that he wasn't going to be a Raider. Now, when Josh McDaniels took over, I followed the coach's lead. I followed the head coach, the ownership, whatever it may be. I want to be a soldier and follow what their lead is, because you see what they've done. They put people into position to where they've made these motherfucking decisions that are going to be smarter than us, that are getting paid a lot more than us to do this job. So I supported whatever that regime said to hire, and it said Josh McDaniels. Now, after this past season, we already know what happened. They flopped, didn't do good, right? So what happens after that is going to be up to this season. So I'm not talking shit. I'm not going to go any rants and raves and do all of that, because it's not my position. I'm a Raider. And if you're not able to take some pain and to be able to be ridiculed without going on a complete tantrum about it and just understand where people are coming from, then hey man, we got a lot to learn about this Raider Nation, because that's really where that's what we bred upon, and that's what makes us fucking better than all the other fans. And I think a lot of us forget that shit. All right, there we go. So when people have their opinion, I would urge that we take that step back before we trying to interrupt everybody. That's the one thing I hate. If I had one thing I don't like, is the fucking interruptions. Let people fucking talk. Let them get it out. That's why we have these channels. Everybody can go on a rant and rave on their own channel, say what they want. But when you got to interrupt someone to argue, to get your point across, it's childish. So we got to work on that. All of us. JT, you the most notorious one of it. You Captain Interruption, and we know it. So I'll talk to him. We're working on that too. So we'll get it straight. Good morning. But if I can be able to make one suggestion, since everybody wants to tell the guests that we bring on or critique a show or do whatever, let people be heard. Let them have their opinion. And unless I didn't hear not one person go in there say something crazy, racist, homophobic, misogynistic, whatever, to the point to where it disgusted me. There's been some times on all of our times where we be on live and we'll say some crazy shit, but we get all bent out of shape over our coach. Somebody saying, you know, he's not a good dude. So, good morning. Let's put that in perspective here. All right? Because as much as people are going on these rants and raves about how we're calling the head coach who won how many games last season? 4, 6? Hasn't proven himself, got our quarterback gone. I'm not defending anybody for shit. But if we gonna hold our standards high to being Raiders, then if somebody's calling your brother a nigga, or they're calling somebody out their name, you need to defend that with just as much tenacity and gracefulness as you do with our head coach. And that's just my opinion. So we all got to get better. And I'm not chewing no one person out. This is everybody. We all can do better. Do better on your channels, do better in your life, do better when you're a fan. Morning, them dogs. Beautiful. So that's my morning detox. Is I hear y'all. I'm not ignoring anybody. I saw you guys talking. If you go back and look, I let people listen, or I listen and I let people get it out. All right. Now, if there's issues after that, where people got to talk and they got a rebuttal, they just completely out of pocket, which I've heard some shit that was way worse. I heard one from OG one night on his rant that bothered me like that, like Venter was. I was, no pun intended, I was bent out of shape about what OG said. He's like, I'm gonna go and become a Saints fan and just don't root for the Saints when they play the Raiders. Where was all that energy when that was said? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we got to draw that standard. We got to draw that line. I didn't hear anybody on the panel last night saying they're gonna drop their Raider uniform. What I did hear was that we clarified we're all Raider fans here. We ain't rooting for no other team, no other players. When we have our players that are on our roster, we support them, we congratulate them, because nobody else is going to do that for them. So why would we bash these guys, including the coaching staff, right? Yeah, I feel you, man. Too many migraines. It's a lot. It is a lot, Ben. But at the same time, like I said, it was no arguing. Nobody got interrupted. We let them get it out. And sometimes, as much as I hate talking about DC and that situation and trying to break up from that, I'm telling you, bro, I was bad, bro. I was calling motherfuckers that was supporting DC after he left some crazy shit. And crazy shit. I didn't like it. It's not the Raider fandom that I'm used to. So I get it. I had many migraines. I got much frustration. But with that, you guys got to learn something. And this is the lesson that I'm talking to myself when I'm saying this as well. Is you have to be able to transmute that energy. And besides going on a rant, besides doing whatever, look at what the fuck I'm doing. I just knocked out 25 push-ups because my morning was pissed off. I didn't go take it out on nobody. I didn't go and start talking to nobody out of pocket. I worked on myself. So if any recommendation I would do for you guys, you have these migraines, you get stressed out, whatever it is, come on over here on this show. Knock out some push-ups with me. You know what I'm saying? Work it out. All right, what you got to say, Ozzy? Let's see. You got a paragraph here, man. That's what's up, man. I got to start my gym regimen later today. After my live warm up with the medicine ball, push-ups, and sumo squats. Ooh, then 3x10. Damn, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's how you do it, man. So, like I said, use that energy and just try and use that energy that you get frustrated with and apply it to something that's going to be positive in your life. Yep. Yeah, exactly. That shit, we talking about DC, I hope. Yeah, man, that shit was rough, bro. That shit was embarrassing. And anybody that survived that and wore the Raider shield or the logo last season, in my opinion, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. If you wore your shit proudly after having your motherfucking quarterback crying on live TV saying, you guys don't understand what we gotta put in our bodies every day just to be out here to perform. What the fuck does that mean? Who Nobody knows what that means. Who are you talking to, bro? Why are you crying? Do you have CTE? Do we need to check you out? Like, for real. So I get it, man. I get it. It was rough, bro. It was tough. So that's why I have a lot of respect and I humble myself and I put my ego over there to the side and I let people that wear that shield get it out because they saw our starting quarterback of 9 years cry, have a nervous fucking breakdown. We talk about anxiety. We talk about having breakdowns. Guess what? We fucking saw our starting quarterback have a nervous motherfucking breakdown on live TV. And everybody's talking about mental health and all this other bullshit. He had a fucking nervous breakdown, bruh. So I don't take that for granted. I look at it, I understand it, and there's going to be more players that's going to be like that. So it's not about us. It's not about any of us. It's about looking at these players and where they're coming from and giving our point of view and how we feel, how our eyes see that shit. And the way I see it is Derek Carr had a fucking nervous breakdown. And I don't like it. I don't like it. It was very concerning to me. Also, what was concerning to me is the response that he got from the staff after that. You know, so it goes to show you have to look at what other things are being involved when we look at that situation, right? They put on a win streak after that. And I think, honestly, it seemed like they were tanking. It seemed like he knew that they were tanking and he wanted to win. He had his contract. He knew they were tanking. They were going to make him look like the scapegoat at some point, it seemed to me. I don't know for sure, but it just seemed like that. And for someone to have a nervous breakdown, I'm glad that he's gone. In a good way. I'm glad that he's away from this. I got no animosity towards him anymore. I had a lot of animosity before, but I'm like you. I had to get it out. Hey, that's good. That's good. Get it out, Ozzy. Yeah, man. Go back and listen to that Ernie Kush show while you work out, because you was obviously pissed off. We don't make cupcakes on this show today. You was pissed off on that show too, bro. So I appreciate your input and how you got it out, man. The one thing I will say that was kind of out of pocket by you, bro, is we all know Critique, man. You know what I'm saying? We understand his background and where he comes from. He's been on YouTube for just a limited amount of time. Bro, you was kind of out of pocket when you started talking about how many followers he had and if he was getting super chats or whatnot. Like, I get it. We in the heat of the battle and we in the moment of trying to defend our point. But we were arguing over Josh McDaniels, and then you went and hit that guy kind of personally, bro. So I'm just gonna call it like I see it, bro. I love you to death, Ozzy. You know that. I always give you a shout out. But I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. From what I read, from what I saw, I was like, yo, man, hey, that's not cool. So just calling it out like I see it, bro. I mean nothing by it. I mean no offense to you, but I would probably reach out to Critique and make sure y'all are cool about that, because I get it. When things start to get a little heated and you start to go after people, you go after whatever you can. And just to be able to get that person to understand where you're coming from. And, you always check in on my mental health. And I appreciate that, because sometimes I do need that check-in as well as you. And with that, I would expect that the friendship that we have is going to be open like this. And so, like I said, you come to my show, it's all positive and motivation too, but it's a no bullshit kind of zone too. So, hey, man, that was kind of out of pocket, bro. Please give shout out to Critique for, not getting too upset about it. But, he handled himself well in that situation. It was getting a little too fired up about that. So let's make sure we do better. 25 push-ups. I'll knock him out with you. Let's see what we got. Yeah, man. Too much estrogen, Raider Nation. Yep. Like I said, man, it's a lot of that going on, It builds up. It's a long season. We saw it from last season. There was a lot that was getting crazy, But, yeah, man, exactly. People in the nation crying. Yeah, it started with that, And, people respect other people's opinions about content creators. Nobody comes in and jumps on nobody's necks about that, So we got to do the same thing when it comes to other people's stuff, too. Yeah, I got tired of it, man. Yep, he kept his team on track. It's a rough situation, bro. You know. Yep. I see you, Ozzy. You respectfully disagree about Versace. He isn't a head coach guy, but your opinion about it. Yep, I appreciate that. Like I said, I know my perspective is I know he wasn't a head coach. He never had that coaching experience. He didn't even have an offense to be able to prepare for and do anything. I think that you just don't take out a coach that was winning while he's winning. Whatever he's doing is good, you know. Um, just because I haven't done something in life and I've been preparing for it my whole life and just haven't been hired for that position doesn't mean that I'm not prepared for it to be able to lead men. So what I'm looking at is the way that he led men. He led that locker room and he led that staff. And they could have took a lot of different directions and they didn't. So that's what I'm getting at from my perspective on that. But I appreciate yours as well. Richie took a team that was had his lowest into the playoffs. Yeah. Yeah, John Harbaugh would have been a good one too. Yep, I'm not letting shit go on Josh. He gets at least two more seasons. Can't be firing coaches. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, exactly. The same way I feel about Basaccia is the same way I feel about McDaniels. You know, the caveat on that same argument, you know, because here's the thing. People try and box you into a corner and be like, oh, he's a Josh McDaniels hater. He's a Josh McDaniels lover. They're car hater, car lover. No, man, don't box me into no fucking corner because it's always going to evolve. So if I'm looking at how much I appreciated Rich Bisaccia and I wanted him to have that time to be able to have a winning foundation because he had that foundation of winning going to the playoffs, I want to see how far that would be able to take us. I'm willing to extend that same mentality to Josh McDaniels too. I mean, that's just the way that my brain thinks. You know, I gave that same vulnerability to John Gruden as well too. So, yeah, I'm willing to give McDaniels a shot. Yep. On the censor, yeah, and then they block you. Yep, yep. Still sip, sharp and steel for sure, for sure. What's up, DeGaffel? How you doing, bro? What's going on, Dart? Yep, yep, yep. That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate you, Benther. Yeah, man. Y'all get it out. Y'all get it out. They are pathetic, bro. I'm probably one of the most pathetic Raider fans. Let's just get that out the way. I mean, I admit to that because I will go all the way to the house when it's burning down with my team. You know what I'm saying? I will. But yeah, there's some that are they're the car fans. That was just the worst ones for me, bro. You know what I mean? Nah, man, it ain't that serious, bro. Like I said, everybody got their opinions on it. You know what I'm saying? And we just had to express ours yesterday, and it was good. I think it got some perspectives out because people always talk about, you know, there's some people that think this way and they don't, you know, and we brought people on that could talk about it. Nah, man, make sure y'all subscribe to Benther, bro. Um, get on his channel, mods, if you guys could. Make sure you drop the link for him. Like I said, with Benther, he brings on folks all the time that we talk to, you know what I'm saying, and have different perspectives. Uh, I love Benther because he thinks a lot like me when it comes to the Raiders. He's a homegrown person when it comes to his support for the team, and it's genuine, bro. So, like I said, I think that right now everybody's just probably, you know, upset about what happened in perspective on stuff, but nobody wants to unsubscribe. That's for damn sure. If anything, we're gonna add to it. Yeah, I feel you, man. It's gonna be negative. It's gonna be negative. Yep, yep. That's true. You know, and I mean, this is why we do this. We're outside. We're doing workouts. If there's a whole different realm of negative that people can be on, you know what I'm saying? And I get it. I get it. Trust me. I definitely get it. I don't like to have negative connotations around me, but I like to be able to hear people out. Yep, yep. I feel that. Got to have a small circle. Hey, wow. Good job, bro. Get them 3 miles in. Yeah. Kill food. Yep, exactly. Yeah, man, them folks that be talking about that, they really do be going crazy, bro. For real. I could tell you that I was calling people car cuckolds that was going too crazy on Twitter. Like it was bad. It was getting real bad. Another Warriors parade. Uh-oh. Hey, it's gonna be a good playoff, bro. I tell you that much. It's gonna be a good playoff. All right. So speaking of that, I've been talking way too much. I'm worried about what y'all thinking on this chat. We gotta get to work, right? Let's do these push-ups. Let's go, y'all. Take that energy out. We talk about negative energy, positive energy. Let it out right here. You know what I'm saying? Do them push-ups. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. One for the nation. Let's go. Take that energy out. Here's one for that negative energy. Let's go. Let's process that shit out, y'all. Do 5 for that one. One more for the nation. There we go. All right. Let's get back on our shit, y'all. So, again, I don't know about y'all, but after push-ups, I feel better. Oh, my bad. Let me drop the link. One second. Yeah, there go the link, you guys. Yep. Hey, everybody got their opinion, man. So, again, I don't knock it. You'll never see me trying to knock anybody's opinion. Like I said, unless I draw my line outside of the nation, you know? So, that's where I draw my line. Because, you know how many times I've had to hear somebody's opinion about the Raiders and how negative they can be? Don't bother me. Call me a nigga. That's where we're gonna draw the line. Just don't do that. What's up, Holly?
Hello. I'm only gonna be able to talk for a little bit, and then I gotta.
Oh, the floor is yours. The floor is yours.
But I do have a rant here. Like Ben is like, we're all family, and we gotta stop with this negativity towards one another and just respect each other's opinions, because this family is way bigger than the not respecting one another's opinion, like
right.
Like, Ben is right. We gotta stop doing all this estrogen. Leave it to the females, and we don't even bitch and moan about it as much. So, like, come on here.
Yeah.
Yep. And well, I wasn't trying to be negative last night. I was just sitting back, relaxing, and just letting everybody else enjoy. And I do like that new guy, but the season is not even started yet, and we gotta stop with this. Nobody knows the future, and give McDaniels a chance. Then who knows? Maybe he's gonna take us to the Super Bowl, and then when we go to the Super Bowl, what kind of negativity things are we gonna say about that? Like, we can't do that. We have to give people chances. I know
that's a good one, Ben.
I know people wanted Bisaccia. I wanted John Harbaugh. It didn't happen. So we gotta accept what we got. Carr's not here, he's gone. If you want to go follow that team, go follow that team. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
So we all gotta start coming together instead of being negative. We are
Isaiah,
we are a big nation, and we need to stick
So
together.
Kush.
did you do your 25?
Oh yeah, man. A bit later today, I will be.
You got to do your 25, bro. Them thumbs was too heavy. You got to do your 25, brother. Much love.
Just give me
What's
a
up,
sec.
man? How you doing?
I wanted to just clear something up because I think there was a major miscommunication in your other show today.
For
That
sure.
from what you told me, I never,
Okay.
yeah, I never went at a critique like that. What I said was everyone wanted to, have a difference of opinion. So I was like, let's bet on it. And then I asked critique if you had super chats because that's the same way I paid dirty last year for the fantasy football was through super chats.
Got you. Okay,
So
so you
that's why
didn't
I
mean
brought up
nothing
super chats.
imbalanced.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
got
didn't
you.
mean nothing by it. So I think there's
Yeah.
a major. I sent critique a message just now. Now that you told me that, I sent him a message on IG just now anyway. So
Well, like I said, man, I love you, bro. I'm not trying to, cause any harm. I just saw it on the chat, or I saw it on your chat when you said it, because I was trying to get him up to, drop his link and send him his followers, and
yeah,
then that was brought up. So, look, this is the thing is that I appreciate you for even hopping on and clearing that air. And like I said, that's why we have these conversations like this, because I'm not trying to go after anybody. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody to start saying something to where they just start saying, well, fuck it, I don't like this person. We're all Raiders at the end of the day. Let people talk, let them get their opinion out. We're going to argue, we're going to fight, but at the end of the day, there's something bigger than that too, And
Exactly.
it's making sure that we all have our voices heard. And once we start to restrict somebody else and say, whatever, I mean, that's other people's opinion as to how you should be able to handle it. What's up, man? How you doing? But my opinion on it is I'm not trying to call anybody out their name. I'm not trying to check nobody's testosterone level and say that they got a mangina or a pussy. I just say, hey, bro, look, express how you got to feel. The people's is the people's. That's what the chat is for. We all come here to say some shit out of context. That's why I'm here. I started beefing with people. You know what I'm saying? So when we start talking about being negative and everything, I had to check myself too, because I was going against Raider fans. I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm not talking about you, Holly, you, Ozzy, nobody else in NWA. I'm talking about me personally. I was going after Raider fans myself, and I got to the point to where I'm like, well, when am I going to stop? When am I going to end it? Because I got a beef with somebody, and somebody else got a beef with them, and I'm being a good friend. But at the same time, I got to understand that I got to be able to check myself too. And so that's all it's about, man, is I want to make sure that at the end of the day, if we're friends, we can talk it out. And I've been in conversations where I've been called a complete fucking idiot. And I like it, because I want to be the dumbest motherfucker amongst my friends. Everybody wants to be the smartest and have their fucking opinion heard and have, the right opinion. I want to be the dumbest motherfucker in the room. I want to be around a bunch of geniuses and smart people and people that won't kick my ass because of my idiotic opinion. They're going to say, hey, bro, look, nah, that's not the right way. Let me show you. And if you can show me, then show me. But we just talking shit. It's an unproven year. So cut all that bullshit out. Do them 25 push-ups. And I love y'all. Drink some water.
yeah, facts, bro.
I agree.
Yeah, I just wanted to, yeah, but most of all, I just wanted to clear the air because I've never got critiques like that.
Yeah. That's good, though.
But I like to
that.
bet too. Yeah, I like to bet. So if someone is really strong in their opinion and I'm really strong against that opinion, then I'll say, let's bet on it.
Yeah, do some push-ups, bro. You see what I do? Ain't gotta bet no money, because people don't have money nowadays. Put your money on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Do some push-ups. Work. Be a good dad. Be a good mom, husband, wife, whatever it is. Do that. Like, I'd rather push. Like, why take money out of my kid's pocket because you want to be a smarter Raider fan than me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do with that money? You gonna take your kids out and be a better dad, or you gonna go buy whatever you gonna buy with it? So, if I'm gonna do it, bet me some motherfucking push-ups. I'll bet you 1,000 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to put it on, I'll do that type of shit. Because when you start taking money out of my family's mouth, no matter how big it is, because somebody else's ego is bigger than theirs, then fuck you. I ain't betting your shit. Because I don't know what you're going to do with that motherfucking money. And you going to take money out of my fucking family's mouth? I'm not getting paid to do this shit. I'm not talking to you, Ozzy. I'm just saying my perspective. You know what I'm saying? I love your perspective. But if somebody wants to bet me, that's my response, is that, okay, cool. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the money. I'm going to go give it to some kids or do something right. Like, that's the problem, is we're living in an egotistical environment where it's always, oh, I'll bet you this, I'll bet you that. I got a better opinion than yours. We looking at it from the wrong lens. And I'm talking to myself. You know what I mean? So I have to remind myself that too. So I feel you.
I
Yeah,
agree
that's fair.
with you.
That's fair. Yeah, because I do the shit for free too. I don't really care about the money, to be honest. I mean, I've said it live before that if I ever got monetized, all that money is going to Ronald McDonald House anyway.
Yeah, bro. I mean, see, we get trained into yelling at motherfuckers like Docs and Chat Sports and Mitch Friends, but we conduct this ourselves in like behavior. They're Walmart, and we're bashing Walmart, but we're trying to be fucking Fred Meyer at Target. You know what I'm saying? No, be something completely different. You know what I'm saying? We can do a lot more with our platform and what we're doing than talking about other people, than bashing on the people's objectives or opinions. I got a better cause in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let everybody else have their opinion on it. And the only thing I can do is just try and be me. And if people gonna be mad, they're gonna be mad at themselves. Because
Exactly.
I'm right here. I'm just gonna be doing my workouts. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see what I do. I ain't gonna cause no problems. I ain't trying to fight nobody. I ain't trying to argue with nobody. I just want to have every opinion heard, every voice heard. So that way, when it's time for somebody to ask me, hey, Kush, what you think about the head coach? I actually had a conversation with somebody that absolutely hates McDaniels. I had someone with a conversation that absolutely loves McDaniels. I ain't just sitting over here with my opinion and got a whole bunch of people that's just agreeing with my opinion. You feel me?
But you know,
go ahead.
I do have to say this. If people are gonna go ahead and use McDaniels' past against him, then be hypocritical about Jalen Carter,
for the nation.
like
Yeah.
it's
right.
You can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's
you're
rough.
okay with Jalen Carter, but you're not okay with McDaniels. You guys got to have your own opinions about him instead of listening to some of these players that didn't get along with him.
Yeah.
And,
To be honest, I feel like Brandon Marshall was butthurt.
Yeah. Like, he's mad because he didn't get to stay there. And I'm not going to... I go hard for... I really do. I go hard. I got Twitter.
Yeah, that's what
with a few people on there because, like... I have a lot to say, and I'm going to go hard for the Raiders.
Yeah.
I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's David Carr. I don't care if it's the President of the United States. I'm going to say what I have to say about it.
Yeah. Exactly. You got to defend it. If not, who else is going to defend the coach? Like Jimmy G. He might be a horrible injury-prone quarterback, but... if I'm talking to my Niner fans, to my Seahawks fans, I'm like, fuck you. That's my G. That's my cat. I'm fucking with him. I know he likes whores. I know he likes pussy. He likes to do this, yada, yada, yada. But hey, that's my dog. I'm rolling with him. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's just me. There's other Raider fans that would agree. And I feel like that's side pocket hating outside of your, you know what I'm saying, your realm. And we Raiders, I love Mark Davis. My first video I ever made I thought it was funny as hell. People hated it. Some people liked it. But it was me kicking it with Mark Davis because he likes to go to In-N-Out, PF Chang, shit like that. But I love everything about the Raiders. I wouldn't want to change it. I hate when people talk about, sell the team and all that shit too.
Yep.
But I also agree that we've been poorly run over the years, just looking at other franchises and how they were able to bounce back over and over and over, it's like, why can't we do that? You know what I mean? What? Did you guys freeze up?
No.
Oh, there you go.
I was reading all the comments.
Yeah. Let me get down to the comments. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. You guys are busy today. Hey, you know what though? Like I said, this is the best place to get it out because, like I said, at the end of the day, I want everybody to be cool, get out what they got to get out. And if there was, like I said, like Ozzy, if there was any confusion about it, We hop on, we talk about it. I
Yeah, I
could
just
have, I
wanted to
could
clear
have
the
held,
air about that because I would never attack Critique intentionally at all.
and you see what happens. I could have held that in and just not been fucking with you. I could have unsubscribed from your channel and been like, oh man, fuck that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm not you personally. I'm sorry for you saying that, but you know what I'm saying? I could have been some type of way just off of what I'm reading when I'm looking through all these chats. So when you put stuff in the chats and you're saying stuff, it can be taken a different way when you're on the panel. You're doing a lot of different things. So that's why, besides just holding it in, hey, first thing in the morning, I'm gonna find out about it. He was here, he was talking about it. So, you know, it's always good to get there. You know what I'm saying? So Holly,
Yeah, it's good to clear
I
the
know
air
you
on
got.
that.
Oh yeah, bro, it is. It really was. Holly, I know you got to get ready to go. I'm gonna add another guest on. The floor is yours. What else you got to say?
Well, I just have to say, it's like, just go
Agree.
ahead and accept everyone's opinion. I mean, just quick, we don't need to get mad about anybody, you know, we're all family.
Look,
And
right?
Yeah,
I hope you feel
Hey,
better, Raphael, the fighter.
yeah. Hey, speaking of that too, hey, shout out to Loon. He missed his morning show today. I would be remiss and all this other stuff if we all didn't take our thumbs that we've all been training so gracefully today. And some of y'all didn't even do no fucking push-ups, but over here talking shit. You guys need to make sure you put some prayer hand emojis in for our brother Loon. Just take that time out
Yep.
from all your beefs that you got in the chat, how mad you guys are upset at X, Y, and Z, and let's put some prayer hands up for Loon to a speedy recovery. You know, he's a tough-minded individual, and I haven't seen a day where he's missed, you know, for sickness for the nation like that. So let's make sure we take our time out and let's get some good vibes up. We talk about no negative people around us. We would be
Yep.
remiss if we wouldn't talk about
exactly.
trying to give him up. And same thing for our brother Raphael. What's up, bro? You feeling kind of sick?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was because over the last few days, because I was dealing with some work issues, family issues right there. But that was like because right and the OG seasons, and I just caught up with the flu and the cold, and of course my throat is not working like
Mm-hmm.
working as very good because I had to take some like I would take some vitamins like that to keep me like good better. But right now I just man, life is not getting easy at all. And
Morning.
all these problem issues that I got, the life issues that I got, I mean that's very tough. And when it comes to allergy surgeons, when it comes to the strain like the pollen, I mean, man,
Hey, just drink plenty of water, bro.
exactly.
That's the trick right there. Just keep on
Yeah,
drinking that water,
exactly. Hmm.
Yeah,
and
like in the family used to say, stay hydrated.
yeah,
Yep. So I just wanted to say it, from guys, it wasn't good. I just wanted to,
Oh, them.
yeah, yeah. I know. Sometimes I'm late at doing my push-ups, but yes, but I just wanted to say it, to say hey to everybody else, and of course, Kush, Holly, Sebastian, all these incredible fans right there, incredible content creators. There's always much love and respect from El Capitan Rafael, and of course, like criticize to your opinion because your opinion worth it, because it all matters, because we are family, and we are bleeding silver and black, and of course, no matter what happens, because in the words of Al Davis, just win, baby. And of course, much love and respect from El Capitan Rafael, and of course, nation with attitude, folks. And I will see you there next time, okay? But I'm feeling better.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Ralph. That's how you do it, baby. And then with that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're gonna bring in one more guest. We're gonna bring in
All right,
our good friend. Peace out, Rafa. Take care, brother. We're
all
gonna
right. Peace
bring in
out.
my co-host on the show, the OG, the man that watched another Laker victory last night and watched it so stoically as we was on our stream last night. Dirty Raider.
Oh,
What's good, bro? Uh-oh, did we lose him?
I think we lost him.
Oh, he might have checked out already. He'll be back. I think he was driving. Yeah, man.
Well,
But
I'm gonna get off here. I'll be in the chat and I'll be watching. So
okay.
it was nice talking to you, Ozzy, and salute
Nice
to
talking to
you.
you, Holly. Have a good day.
Holly with the mic drop. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Ray. Oh, I do have to say this to Worm.
Make sure.
Worm,
Go ahead,
love
go
you
ahead.
if you're out there, and you just keep trucking with your own opinions. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
So
That's what's up.
later, everyone.
Peace, girl. Love you, sis. Be cool, man.
Love you guys.
Yes. Later, Holly.
So, Ozzy, what type of Raider news you got today, bro? Did you know Jalen Carter's meeting with the Raiders right now?
Yeah, I heard about that. To be honest, I'm not on the bandwagon of Jalen Carter personally. That's my opinion. I just feel like there's too many flags there.
Yeah.
I don't doubt his talent for a second, but he's got talent. But I'm just worried about ending up with the Jamarcus Russell at defensive tackle.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, bro. I mean, he's a real controversial pick. Did you notice that one thing I found out today? I think it was watching Raid. I think Raid the Tape put a tweet out. So I want to make sure I get the shout out to who I found it from. But I think they put out that Christian Gonzalez and Witherspoon didn't have a top 30 interview with the Raiders.
Which is kind of strange.
Yeah.
So Dirty.
What up, Dirty?
What up? Who that?
No, it's me, Ozzy.
Oh, that's an Ozzy? What's up, Ozzy?
Yeah, that's Ozzy. That's Ozzy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not. I'm kind of like just woken up, so I'm not really camera worthy right now.
You almost sound like Hammer, nigga. I was getting ready to cuss your bitch ass out.
Do not compare me to that motherfucker, please.
I was about to cuss Kush out. I was about to cuss you out, man. I'm like, nigga, the fuck you got this bitch ass nigga up here for?
Oh no.
And don't let this punk ass nigga on the fucking goddamn channel. Fuck him.
Oh no. Don't compare me to that so-called Raiders fan to have to read up a damn script.
Yeah. That's the one we can go hard at, yo, bro. We already know what's going down with that, man.
Man. Nah, I'm sorry I can't be in today, bro. I gotta work this morning. I'm headed into the office right now. Yeah, I'm headed into the office right now.
That's what's up.
I'm in the traffic.
No,
LA traffic.
I'm on my day off.
Hey, Ozzy got on because I thought he said something about critique, bro. I thought he was talking about his super chat. I was like, hey, man, don't be beating up that motherfucking super chat, bro. Like, you know that's a sensitive topic for critique. You know what I'm saying? You out of pocket, nigga. Don't be doing that shit.
Yeah, I had to clear the air on that. I wanted to make a bet with critique, and I thought he had super chats, so I wanted to pay him the same way I paid you for fantasy football last year for a bet.
Oh, okay.
I was like, man, don't be making fun of the man. Yeah, man, so my bad. My public apology to you, Ozzy. I love you, bro. My bad, dog.
It's all good. Sometimes shit in the chat can get miscommunicated.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, man, I was like, what the fuck? Like, because I think you guys was, bro, y'all was going at it. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, well, they going heavy. And you know what? There's been times where I've been on Critiques Live, and it's like going to church. You know what I'm saying? It's like going out and partying all night, and then you go to church on Sunday, and the pastor be looking like he looking right at your ass, and he be preaching that sermon like, now you know when you're going out and you're drinking that Henny. That's how I felt sometimes when that motherfucker lies, bro. I'd be on there, and he'll say something, and I'm like, damn, I did that shit. I'm guilty of that. He'd be like, y'all shouldn't be doing this shit, man. I'm like, yeah, you know what, bro? You're right. And I get in my feelings, so I get it. So I know that, like, sometimes he'll go hard with his opinions, and he gets me to the point sometimes where I just want to say some shit, but I get it, too. So I thought that was what had transpired, but that wasn't it.
No, it's all good, man. Just misunderstanding.
Yep. What up, Rich?
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. What gems you got today? What you want to drop on the nation today, Dirty?
Huh?
What gyms you got today? You got something you gotta get off your chest today? What came through your news feed today? Any news?
I'm good, bro. I'll be in tonight.
Okay.
I'll be in tonight. About it. I just figured, Nick got a show in the morning. It'd be nice if he appeared at least 5 minutes, right?
And you like that helicopter. You like that helicopter report to tell you about the traffic and shit on the news. Like, hey man, don't take the I-80 today. There's gonna be some traffic. You just the eye in the sky today.
Yeah, I'll be working out all day today because we gotta move a ton of furniture and shit. So whenever I'm going to work, I don't need to work out. Work is a fucking workout.
Oh hell
I know
yeah!
that when I was doing recycling. That shit was a major workout.
Yep. That's a straight up workout all damn day too. You got your water, nigga?
Yep.
You got your water, bro. You good?
Yeah, I got my coffee.
Oh, you need some water, bro.
I am drinking water, black water. I'm drinking black water.
Hey, you ain't wrong. I'm
not wrong. Hey, look. Ain't anything you buy got water in it?
Pretty much.
I'm just saying. Anything you buy that's liquid got water in it, don't it?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm all right.
Yeah.
Just nothing wrong with a little flavored water. Ain't nothing wrong with no flavored water.
Boy,
you just gotta watch the sugar. You gotta watch the sugar. That's all.
Wake up.
Bro, I love sparkling water. Motherfuckers hate sparkling water. I love sparkling water. That shit is so much better than soda.
Yeah. I can't go it.
You can mix that stuff with cordial too. Make your own.
I forget y'all niggas ain't bougie enough to deal with fucking. Y'all not bougie enough to deal with that shit, bro. We bougie folks. We like us some sparkling water, man.
Yeah.
I go to a restaurant, be like, "You got some Perrier? You got some Perrier up in that bitch, man?
Let me get a bottle of that good.
Let me get a bottle of that Perrier, man."
Yeah. I just can't guzzle it like that. I'll drink it, but once I drink it, I'll be full too. So I'll be like, man, they just trying to get me full. Feel like you go to a restaurant and get it.
Get me some Perrier, Ricky Bubby. Give me some Perrier, Ricky.
Whew. Well, if y'all missed it, in between of all of that drama, we did 2 miles. We did 125 push-ups. We did incline. We got it in for today. So that's the way we do it. As we talk
Yo,
shit.
dips need some work. I'm not seeing full extension on the dips.
Okay. Hey, what I tell you on my scouting report, I can take coaching. I take coaching well, bro.
I know. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You need to go ahead and go a little bit further down on the dips, man. You know what I mean? I'm not seeing the shoulders touch the ears, my nigga. The shoulders gotta touch the ears, nigga.
Got you, coach. I'll get better. I'll fix that.
But I'm joking, but I'm being serious too. Like when you do dips, your best results is when your shoulders touch your ears. You know what I mean? When your shoulders touch your earlobes, that is a full extension of a dip.
Yep.
People think, oh, what is the dip really working on? Your back arm and your fucking shoulders.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you don't full extend, then all you working on is back arms, and then everything's just gonna be thrown off. Size ain't even gonna match. Your shoulders and your back arms ain't even gonna match.
Yep.
It's like a bitch who go get ass but no thighs and no hips.
You don't like that?
Match.
You don't like
Fuck
that?
No. Hell no. How the fuck you gonna have all that ass and no goddamn thighs to hold it up? Nigga, no.
Yeah.
Nigga, no.
You look like a grapefruit with some toothpicks.
Out here looking like a fucking out here looking like Brew, nigga. Out here just looking like Brew, nigga. From Despicable Me, just out here looking like a goddamn.
Yep. Stretch them rotator cuffs real good. Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, it don't take much. It don't take much friction to get them shoulders and them rotator cuffs all dialed in too, bro. What's up, Ozzy? Bro, you talking about some crazy workouts, dog? Y'all know you get down like that, bro?
Yeah, I got to get back to my workouts again. I've been a bit lazy lately, but I was doing that before, where I was doing like I do like 3 sets of 10, so 30 reps for each machine and stuff.
Yeah.
But I warm up with some with the medicine, doing some push-ups over a medicine ball and some sumo squats. I do 10 kilos sumo squats first, just to warm up.
Okay. That's what's up. Man, Kush, what I eat for breakfast? Man, I usually, if I eat breakfast before I work out, is usually some boiled eggs, maybe like a little cup of oatmeal, some fruit. But I usually try and come out here and eat on an empty stomach. I just feel a lot better afterwards, and it keeps my appetite going for the rest of the day, and I can get the rest of the meals in. But man, breakfast is important though. Like if you doing shit like what Dirty doing, you got to work all day. Man, you can't be doing that shit though. You got to eat, get them calories in. But breakfast to me is, I really break my fast. So I try and do like a 12-hour fast, 10-hour fast between my sleep time and between the time I eat. So I'll usually get my breakfast in about 11 o'clock, to be honest with you. Eggs,
that sounds like me.
Shit, nigga, I had a half a loaf of toast, a whole stick of butter. You know what I mean? Had a half loaf of toast, nigga, a whole stick of butter.
Yep.
9 cups of grits.
For real.
10 eggs.
Yep. Yeah, burpees. Yeah, that's I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I knew we was gonna have a lot to talk about after the E&K show, so I didn't want to be out of breath and shit, you know what I'm saying? So figured we get that workout, you know what I'm saying, have that discussion while we work out. But tomorrow, yeah, bro, it's gonna be all you, Dirty. You can talk. I'm gonna put my shit on mic, on mute. I gotta get some burpees in, bro. I gotta sweat. Yeah, man. Let's see. I think we got through all the chat here. Man, it was a lot of chat. I appreciate y'all, bro. That was a good chat today, y'all. We had a good conversation, good workout, and yeah, man. Ozzy, you got any lasting memories or lasting things you want to leave for today, bro?
Yeah, just going back to saying when you go to workout, you got to sweat. Like they say, if you ain't sweating it, you ain't getting it.
Yeah, exactly. And my apologies to you as well, my man, for
That's so good, man.
about voice critique. I'm glad that you came on and we talked about that shit too. So, yeah, bro.
Man, pick a fucking lane, bitch. God damn.
And that's the last
thing. What the fuck is your problem?
That's the last thing saving for Dirty right there.
Dirty.
pick a fucking lane. What's wrong with you?
Man, nah, this bitch done switched lanes 5 times in front of me. Bitch, pick a goddamn lane.
Yo, that's Raider words of wisdom right there too. Pick a fucking lane.
Pick a lane, bitch.
Pick a lane, bro. You got 3 T-shirts we gonna make with your quotes on it.
Well, let's go pick a lane, yeah.
Pick a lane, bitch. With a Raider symbol on it. Bruh. Well, shit. That's last
yeah, pick a lane. You're either in or you're out.
Hey, we gotta remember that one, Ozzy. Pick a lane, bitch. Raiders. Dirty Raiders. Pick a lane, bitch. Yeah, stay in your lane. Well, shit, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. I got some meetings I gotta be on here in about 2-3 minutes, or 5 minutes, I guess. So, good workout, y'all. I'm glad we had a chance to talk about it. All the people that was in the chat,
shit, there you
like
go.
I said, appreciate y'all. Make sure you follow Victor. Don't listen to what he was saying.
I just drove past a butt naked homeless woman. Nigga, she was bad, bro. Boy, she had titties on time with this. Nigga, she had titties on time with this, my nigga. God damn. Big, nice, pretty areolas, my nigga. God damn.
Right.
And that's it for the Dirty Comedy Morning Show.
Hey, what I tell you earlier, you to do with the helicopters telling everybody about the traffic report. That's it right there. You just need to go drive around while I work out from now on and just talk shit, bro.
Hey, I love coming to work in LA, my nigga.
Oh
This
my
wasn't even the
God.
workout.
damn.
Kush, you just have Dirty just doing all the radio commentary while you do your workout.
Yeah. I feel that, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, we need to do that. You just how you driving around, you know what I'm saying, and just talking, bro. I love that shit, man. But hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good hump day. Make sure y'all get this water down. I'm about to chug this little bit
Hey,
right here.
y'all gotta remember, fuck who hates you, who fucking loves you.
Yep, exactly. Boom. We'll
Yep,
end it
that's
with that,
it.
y'all. Hey, like I said, man, I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I appreciate y'all. We all family. And yeah, man, we got a Loon Show to tap into here in a minute. And man, just win, baby.
Who you thought I've been rocking for? Ever since a kid, it's been patching skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask.